Hello there, SRP here. First of all, my sincerest apologies for leaving it so long with the Optical Illusions. It's been around 9 to 10 months since we finished the exhibits in Gallery 7. But we are here now, so there's your first illusion there to welcome us into Gallery 8. And a nice colour combination there, almost like the duochrome and the test chart, isn't it? Red and green with the black there. Right, what's our first one? Ah, look at this one. This is legs of two different genders. Are these men's legs or women's legs? This comes courtesy of the Japanese artist there, Shigeya Fukuda. First one, nice start there. Right, exhibit 242, Romeo and Juliet. The Swiss artist Sandro Del Prete, I think it says, symbolically depicts the impossible barriers of love between Romeo and Juliet there. Right, we have tessellating Escher here. The image contains multiple tessellating portraits of this artist. So if we turn it upside down, apparently it still works. There we go. Continues to tessellate there. Excellent. Right, exhibit 244 is Belvedere, a physical model of an impossible building apparently. Based on the structure depicted in M.C. Escher's famous print, Belvedere. The top floor is perpendicular to the bottom floor, yet they are perfectly joined. The ladder is also in a peculiar position. Beckoning bolsters. Can you find the figures hiding in between the columns there? Ah yes, there they are, there's the heads. The two are facing each other, as are those two. You can see some boobies and some booties there. Can you see those figures? Excellent. Let's bring a little bit of colour into our lives for this next one. The top and bottom halves of this figure look like they are curving outward or inward, depending on whether you think the light comes from the left or the right. Let's just flatten that for you there. Do you see that effect? Anyway, let's press on. Now this one is a little bit of a magic eye one, so you have to defocus the lens of your eye. 247 is a UFO caught in mesh. Move this illusion from side to side and you will see the centre section move separately from the surrounding section. I don't know, maybe that's not going to be possible. Right, what do we have here? So I think you have to stare at this image for 30 seconds without diverting your eyes or attention. Quickly look at a blank sheet of paper and you will see a glowing after image. So I'll give you 10 more seconds, then have a look at your wall or ceiling if it's white. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and look at a white background. Okay, any after images there? Right, we have a canine man here. This is labelled more and more human. What's going on here? Take a closer look. I'm trying to separate the dog from the human there. But it does have the tail. What I believe is a German Shepherd there. That one's very strange, isn't it? Right, hidden tools. How many tools can you find here? I'll give you 30 seconds. 20 seconds. Okay, and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. How many tools? Right, I'm going to centralise this one. I'm not sure whether you're going to perceive this as an illusion like I am in the flesh. This is a twist on Reginald Neal's square of 3. The 3 blue squares in the centre appear to be tilted with respect to one another when placed against the background of Neal's famous painting Square of 3. So are you perceiving any of that tiltedness with the blue squares? press on there. Right, this is Knob's Impossible Ledge. Thank you, Knob. The plastic figure on the right is sitting on top of a wooden step, which corresponds to the piece separated on the right. If you follow the ledge to the left, you will see the other plastic figure sitting in a carved out depression, which corresponds to the separated piece on the left. How could this be possible? It's absolutely brilliant, isn't it, that one? Absolutely fantastic optical illusion. Okay, now the question here is, does the grey centre square appear darker than the grey that surrounds it? It most certainly does. I wonder if that effect is due to the blue lines dissecting those compared to the lighter lines there. That's another mind bender. Right, can you spot the difference? Are the 5 grey and white blocks all identical in colour and brightness? Does a grey block appear to rest upon a lighter block in the prominent set of blocks in the foreground? What's your thoughts there? Okay, that's fine. Let's flip over. This one is about finding our blind spot, which I will teach you to do one day in a video, but we'll bypass this one. This is called Diamond Illusion. Here are 2 rows of complete diamond shapes. Which row is darker? The bottom row or the top row? Okay, 3 more seconds. 3, 2, 1, and let's press on. Right, what do we have here? The figures depicted here appear to have 3 very different 3-dimensional shapes, although their shading is identical. The only difference is the outline of the different shapes. That is very effective. It appears 2D to me, but certainly just by changing the shapes there. There's a beautiful variation in the 3D effect there. These almost represent silos, and these are the roofs of terraced housing. If I can be so bold as to get involved there. What do you think? Right, for all you fans of Rubik's Cube, the question is, does the brown square in the top of the Rubik's Cube appear to be identical in colour with the yellow square that is in the middle of the side? So I'm guessing it's that one. And that one we're comparing. They sure don't appear to be identical in colour, yet haven't we fooled you so far? Let me have a little look at that. So are they saying that they are the same colour, but we've been fooled into thinking they are different? Fascinating. Right, this is what we may have to move the page. But I don't think I'm going to do that. This is the hula hoop illusion. It says, view this figure while giving the page a wide circular movement. Do not change the figure's orientation. Not too sure. Not too sure. Now, this is a good one. I found when looking earlier through Gallery 8. Stone windows. Notice anything unusual about the building here? Well, this is New York City, apparently. Perhaps if you compare the larger photo with the photo inset, you will notice that one side of the building is almost entirely painted. Okay, we've seen a few variations of the impossible staircases. Here's just another couple. These must be the best sets of stairs for exercise and getting your steps in. Absolutely fascinating how they are created. Right, what do we have here? Coloured diamonds is 262. Are the diamonds all identical in their shade of green? Are they all identical in their shade of green? They certainly don't appear to be from my perspective. So are they saying that they are? I don't know what to believe sometimes. It's like an episode of The X-Files. Ah, this is a good one. Do the squares appear to be exploding? Well, I've certainly got a curved, convex-like image there of the square as a whole. Are you perceiving the same thing? Right, now this is the king and his queen. Apparently this was drawn by Rex Whistler. Not sure if that's the artist related to the guy who painted Whistler's mother, but anyway, frowning because he can't seem to find his queen. The king there. How will he find his queen? Ah, there she is, the beautiful thing. Right, going to the back end of the booklet now. See if there's a few more to keep us going. Anamorphic stairs. From one angle, the figure on these stairs appears perfectly normal, but when you see the same figure from a different angle, it appears quite distorted. Have a little look for yourself. Right, Exhibit 266. Tilt induction effect. Do the vertical bars appear to be tilted? Maybe, maybe not. Fisheye illusion. Right, using only one eye, bring the image within 3 centimeters of your eye. Do the curved lines now look straight? Tempted. Close one eye, please. Have a look. Possibly straightening there. Yep, maybe. Here we go. Bottoms up. Where is the bottom and top of the hole that the figures are setting up on there? Right, Flemish artist Justin May captured this still life in his windowsill. How can this be, it says. Yes, the question is, how can that be? Bezold effect. Compare the red horizontal lines in both figures. Do they appear to be an identical shade of red? I think this is like what we saw before with that grey comparison one, where they had the diagonal lines. So I think because these are set between intermittent black lines, it makes the red ones appear darker than these that are interjected with the white lines there. Very good illusion. Good use of colour. Colour simulation. Do you perceive a reddish hue within the white squares on the right and a bluish hue within the white squares on the right? Well, personally I'm picking up some blue hues on this side amongst the red lines. Anybody perceive any red there, or apparent red? Okay, let's crack on. Reflections of an impossible object. The reflection of this object in the mirror looks like an impossible rectangle, but its true form can be seen in front of the mirror. Yep, so it looks as though we have completeness joined up there. This is the true form. That's very clever. Right, that was the last one, guys. We just hit 27 minutes. If you are interested in this book, which we've covered, I think in 3 parts now, 3 or 4 parts, there we go. So thank you for watching. Hope you found it interesting yet relaxing.